Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anglers of all ages, what's going on, my friends? Welcome to this week's Tackle Box. Always just a touch on the glowy side. That's maybe a little too dark. Let's go ahead and get that over there. What's happening, anglers? How are we doing this week? Super excited. It's Wednesday. I really look forward to these streams. I have so much fun in them. We get to go out and honestly, chasing the king of the catch species of the week is an absolute blast. It gives us that direction. It gives us that chance for competition. And this week should be a banger, hopefully. Now, I confuse myself sometimes. It happens. Okay, I get it. I get mixed up between my work account and my personal account. I'm on my personal account. It's what I like to play on, but I should have been on my work account for this one because I've got a diamond of these before. I've also had a diamond catfish. I don't think I've got anything better than a gold. But yeah, jumping back and forth, it gets a little confusing. So highly recommend playing on the one account because this is a game where, you know, your completion is a thing. Getting those big catches, it's absolutely fantastic. But this week, mountain whitefish, we're looking for shallow pond, deep pond, lake shore, eggs, bread, bloodworm. I find eggs and bloodworm to be the best. Haven't done a whole ton of bread. It's how I initially caught them when I was too broke to buy anything other than bread. That was a thing. So, where are we? Well, here's your weekly version of Where's Waldo? Just insert some bearded Waldo in there. I am on Golden Ridge Reserve right now. If you want to come and find me, here's where I'm at. Hope to see you, my friends. We're up at this beautiful little alpine lake location. And man alive, it's pretty cool. And I've got my lawn chair. I found it. We've got our foldable lawn chair. It's got holes in it. It's seen better days. Wouldn't advise sitting on it. You might get a tickle where you don't want to tickle. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I love these little remote spots. Now, why am I up here? Because I want something big. That's right. Now I run a risk. We know this. We've experienced this. If you're targeting just the biggins, you might not be catching anything. So let's see how we do. I'm very hopeful for today. I really, really am. Love this spot. Getting up here, whole lot of fun. Jumping in the Jeep, cruising up the side of a mountain. Really should not have driven this far. I should have got out, went on foot. But, you know, first thing in the morning, you don't always feel like the calisthenics. Oh, my goodness. What have we got? Good morning. Hello, my friends. Hello. What's up, Glitter Kitten? How you doing, Mr. Wilson? Hello. Will Beans, what's up, my man? Good to see you, sir. Wheels United. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you, Tony. Hello, sir. Mr. Barry. Joe is in the house. Hello, hello. Bro Salmon, what's up? It should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. This is, yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's get into this. Let me show you what I got. I've done two specific setups for here. I guess I've kind of done three. I didn't put any bait on here. So I'm set up with two right now. Of course, I'm rocking the rushing rod. The guy does so much. I love that there's a namesake in the game for him, and I absolutely love crushing this thing. It's a lot of fun. I should probably rock the rushing reel, I'm just saying. But nonetheless, I'm on a 7 with a bloodworm. Don't know how well that's going to do in this location. My other setup, I'm on a 6 with eggs. So we'll see what we can do with it. We're going to get after it, have a little fun with it. Beautiful morning here. Beautiful morning. Love it. Let me get my DPI up. Now, you have options. You could use a spoon. They will bite on a spoon. I've caught some with that. Even a spinner, I believe you have a chance. Can't say I've caught any on a spinner myself. I find that I'm quite partial to the float fishing. Whoops, because I always hit the wrong button. Because I love this view. Love being able to focus in, especially if, you know, you're set shallow and you see that fish come up right before they grab it. It's kind of cool. Someone has a razor mouse? I do. I have the Naga Trinity. What I love about the Trinity, and this is not a plug whatsoever because we are not associated with them. Maybe we should be. But it's these face plates. These faceplates are amazing. Like, I like to use this faceplate, which is more for like an MMO, MOBA sort of thing. But I like to use this in our games where I'm pushing multiple numbers. I don't like to reach around my keyboard and such. So, and they just snap on. Like, they're great. It's magnet. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful state of affairs. So let's see how we do. Yeah. So what are you guys thinking? How have you been enjoying the new legendaries over on Norway? We saw the Dominator last week. Really interested to see what you guys dig up, where, what, when, and how. Put it in the Discord as always. That is the go-to place, my friends, if you want to get involved in this community. And what a community that is shaping up. It's unbelievable. You know, people say the internet's so toxic. Well, not in there. It's a pleasure to be a part of. Yeah, so definitely come and join us in there if you haven't done so already. There's links in descriptions. Nightbot likes to give it a... God, thank you so much. Over on YouTube, she's posted it. We're ready to rock. You're searching Will Beans, you'll find us, brother. You'll find us. I have faith in you this week, my friend. It's seriously, it's like a weekly installment of Where's Waldo? Just Waldo with a beard. I gotta get one of those shirts now. Gotta do it. Okay, so again, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm taking a risk here. I'm pushing. I should be getting gold and possibly diamond with a size 6. You can't go down to a 5 with this setup, or unless I've done something this morning. I was playing around with my setup. I couldn't get them to hook up on a 5. Or at least Waldo's beanie. Not a bad idea. You just caught the Dominator. You just got Dominator. So I'm still... So here's the thing. I could go and I could check in with our devs and find out who was active where and when. I like the mystery. And I really like being able to communicate with our folks at Discord without having to avoid the truths. There's some things I don't need to know. So I like to watch the community. That's how I've been finding out about it. I know some of you have reached out to me and asked, what is it this week? I purposely do this because I don't want that inside skinny. Although we may have to. We may have to, because I'm thinking we're due for a legendary fish stream here. I think we need to pull one of these bad boys in live one of these weeks. But yeah, if the Dominator's still running, I thought he was out and someone else was in. Thought that was today, but I guess not. Well, let's come to console. Dad Plays, welcome back this summer. Yep, we've announced it's coming this summer. We haven't nailed the date. I mean, really, what are we looking at summer? There's 2 months really to play with. We haven't released the actual date because we have to go through all of the final steps before release, certification and whatnot. And so as soon as we have the exact date, we'll give it to you, but it's this summer, my friend. Crossplays incoming, baby. I can't wait. I cannot wait. This is not a game where there's this huge advantage being over mouse and keyboard, over controller. We have a lot of players using gamepad. In fact, I kind of enjoy the gamepad almost a little more than my mouse and keyboard because I kick back. I'm just kind of, you know, it's a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to getting all of our friends on console in here. It's been such an asked question. It's such a pleasure to be able to say, this summer. Howdy Noah, how you doing? What's cracking? Will a great one type come ever? A great one? You mean like the Hunter? A completely different dev team, completely different concepts and ideas and focus. That, you know, we share the franchise Call of the Wild, but you know, you're not going to see. I don't think. Maybe you'll see crossover stuff. I can't imagine it too much though. Each game wants its own separate identity. The great ones, they're pretty cool over there, though, so it's possible. We do have the legendary, which I guess is what you could somewhat compare to a great one. Different mechanics. It's different. It's more of a community weekly event, right, than anything. And, you know, there's always one active on each reserve. So it's kind of cool. More beards. Bro, yes. We absolutely need more beards. We do. But we have some. It's a step in the right direction. I would, if my headset wasn't holding it down, I would take my hat off to the dev team on that one. I think it's one of my favorite additions to the game. It's needed. I need to represent my beard no matter where I am. We haven't even had any interest here. This might be tough. Okay, this might be tough. There are locations nearby we could head to. I've had luck actually through this whole complex down here. This whole river complex has been really good to me with the Whitefish. So We'll see. We're gonna give this some time and see what happens. Just want to play on consoles. Well, good news, Costa. It's coming, my friend. How are the fish biting today? Osbia, they're not yet, but they're jumping. They're teasing me over here. I am out in the middle here of this lake at the moment. We'll try some lakeside. You know, there's a lot of things that affect stuff in this game, and it's low-key underlying mechanics that the community has really started to figure some of out, like certain species and perhaps even certain metal requirements. Time of day is gonna have not just your location, but time of day being a thing. I can't zoom in. One just came up and is teasing me. Actually, this is my new favorite hat. It is. I absolutely love it. I have my other favorite hat. Oh, actually, I think I've got it. It's hanging up right now. It's a browning. It's a browning. It's what you would expect from me. You know, I'd rock a Remington hat if their designs were a little better. Haven't played this game in a while. Can you still catch bass on bread? Yeah, so there's been actually, Shuo, well, welcome back, my friend. The bait system has undergone some big iterations, big changes. It's more specific to species. Can't just go out and, you know, catch everything on the same setup. There is actually, if you're just returning, there's a lot to catch up on. There really, really is. Our Discord's been great for it. You know, these are some of the most knowledgeable players within the fishing community. I've found, like, how they figure stuff so quick. It amazes me. I've seen things in there where I've gone, is that correct? And I have to go and check. Like, wow. But that's what happens from passion, right? We have very passionate players. Also, in Norway, I caught my first diamond fish, a 6.5-pound bullhead catfish. Nice, CJO. What's up, brother? Saw you rocking this the other day, man. Right on. Jaxy's the next shopkeeper. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can join that elite club. Jeez, could you imagine? Hey, actually, you know what? So hearing about your first diamond fish, Venom King, huge congrats. They're not easy now. Diamonds in the beginning, they were easy to catch. There was balancing that was needed. The balancing's been done, you know, and you'll see they're definitely attainable. But holy man, when you get a diamond now, you feel it. You feel that rush of accomplishment. I do anyways. It's why I'm being a little specific here today. I'm very hopeful, but I might move towards the edge. Again, being careful not to bounce around here too much, just because you can spook your own fish, right? Can't spook your friend's fish, which is nice, but your own you certainly can. So I certainly don't want to bounce around and run around. I picked my location based on the foldable chair. I figured, hey man, somebody spent time here enough that they left their chair behind to come back to, and I figured I'd start rocking from this area. I haven't done much up at this lake. I really haven't. Most of mine have come off down here, all the way down. In fact, down at this end, I've actually had some big luck. That's where I caught my I think on this account it was my goal, I believe. Don't expect me to answer this question, but I'll try anyways. How is Expansive World satisfied with how is the angler performing? Dudes, they know you're fine. We don't dodge this stuff. We embrace it. You see, the feedback we get from the community helps us be better. Okay, there's lots of reasons why things happen, and there's lots of reasons why things are where they are and where they have been, and no matter what it is, the team wants to improve, and I think you've seen that. It's a huge focus. You know, it's even like over in the Hunter, we still want to improve things there. And that game, it's been going off. It's top of its field, right? Well, we want the angler to be the same. We want this to be the pinnacle fishing experience. And I think you can see that with a lot of the changes. A lot of it's come from the community. In fact, the majority of it has come from the community. And, things like, okay, when the game released, people didn't like the strike option. You can turn it off. Now, I have it on because it helps me while I'm reading chat. Boom, strike. Okay, I got it. But when I'm not streaming, I actually do turn it off. I appreciate those little iterations, those little changes that they've made. And so, are we pleased? No, we want this to be the pinnacle fishing experience. We understand that there's time and effort that needs to be continued to put into it. look at how it's shaping up, man. Look at where we're at. Look at how it's oh wow. It's such a different game from launch, which is mind-blowing, which it really is. But you know, there's our designers and folks like Gaz and Rushy who were out with us last week. They've got a pretty good vision, and it's a road to get there. So thank you for taking the journey with us. Seriously. Oh, you're loaded those. So off top next for Colorado is it possible to have a map? Oh, off today. Yeah, sorry, bro. Come on Tuesday. We'll chat more about that Tuesday. I don't want to take away from the angler with the hunter talk. But yeah, because it's the thing. An Amazon and angler, that would be cool. That would be cool. Oh, right on. Joe Bello, yes, absolutely. Monster Cat is an amazing community member. If you're part of our Discord community, you know the name well. If you're not, come and join up. These are the type of people you'll run into there. As Joe says, please give a shout out to Monster Cat from Discord. Help me get Dominator. Good guy, very helpful. Thanks, Bearded Brother. I love that. And that's the idea behind the legendaries. It brings our crew together. I'm gonna recast here. I feel like I want to get along the edges more. Being so specific, I hope this pans out. We're not gonna stay here the whole time because I am, like I say, being specific, trying to attract something big. But worst case scenario, I'm gonna bounce down to the lakeshore and because I don't want to get skunked. Okay. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. What's that? Please tell me I'm not the only person to botch a diamond potential fish because of low tension. You are not the only one. I'll admit it. I've done it. Yep. Tension's a thing. And you really, too high, you snap your line. Too low, you spooled. I mean, it's a tough one, man. Any thoughts on casting nets? Absolutely, Pop-Tart. We need it, I think. You know, we've seen something that I think opens the door, the possibility for stuff like that. And although, you know, I do work closely with the devs, I don't want to know everything. I like a certain amount of mystery. I mean, once I find stuff out, there's no mystery. But I know that there's lots of talks and things happening, and I don't see the final direction until, you know, it's being worked on and stuff. I think nets would be a great addition. In fact, with our secure catch, I think that is low-key blessing. And I think folks are starting to see that. I think a net could be incorporated there. I think, you know, like there's lots they could do with that. Nets would really help, though. And you know, it stands to reason that that's something that you're going to see maybe explored at the least in the future. Our devs just want, as I say, they want this to be, they want to include all these things. You know, I know they want to just like land stuff in right away. Like, we want to do this. They're like kids on Christmas morning, which present to open? You've got so many. You know they're all going to be good. Which one do you target, right? This one's a little closer. Let's grab that one for now. You know, because you know we're going to be happy with it. I feel that's the spot that they're in. Like, because let's face it, it's just like with our hunting, right? There's so much you can add. And yeah, so that's where we really look to our community. We saw in the Discord when we opened up the suggestions channel, the ideas that come forth from our anglers. It's unbelievable. Are you doing me solid here? I saw that. But then we went to the player council, and you know, we filled that group up pretty good. But we opened it up and we've been adding a few more. You may have saw the announcement that came through in Discord today. Patricia is an absolute star, just crushing it over there, trying to get more folks in and involved, just because, you know, bigger group, bigger opinions, yeah, it's really, it's going in a good direction. Actually, there's a question I wanted to ask. You know, let me talk to you guys for a second about something. Let's shift gears. I see there's a lot of questions, and we're going to touch on those, absolutely. But what I want to know is, you know, when it comes down to right now in the angler, excuse me, we have two residing reserves. Okay, there's lots of talk about them. There's lots of things that happen within them. Come on, you're bubbling next to me. I swear, if you don't knock this off, I might have to actually set my hook a little deeper. I'm up at surface more or less here right now. But what I want to know. And we've seen the power of the feedback in these streams, and I like the timestamp stuff, and I like to see, you know, 919. I make notes on my little worn out pad that I need a new one. I do. If you could choose to fish only on one of our reserves, let me see it in chat. Number 1 for Golden Ridge Reserve. Number 2 for Norway. And we're going to jump into this a little bit deeper, but let me know in the chat, please. You know, and especially all you lurkers too. I'm very, very interested. And try to put aside that there's new legendaries that just came to Norway. As far as, you know, the map, the layout, the species, it could be where you find you're having more luck or less luck. It could be from the map design, and we'll touch on that, but I want to see 2, 2, 2, 3. Must be. If anyone says GRR, they need help. You're kidding. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the recent impressions, and I think I know. I think I have some reasoning behind it, but I want to talk about this. Lots of twos. Twitch is all twos. I do see. Thank you, William. I do see. Thank you, Noah. Golden Ridge. Okay. Norway don't have the game. It looks amazing. I mean, there are some serious visuals over there that land you in the water. Let's face it. I see you back there. He's dancing all around me. I might have to try dropping my other size line in here. We're currently rocking the. Hold on. Which did I put my? Because I've got it in the water. Okay, let me just do a quick retrieval. That's a new addition. Absolutely love it. Saves so much time. Which was I rocking there? So the 1 is with the 7, 2 is with the 6. So we had the 6 in. We could try the 7. I don't know though, man. There's the rushy reel. Yeah, I'm rocking it. Lots of 2s. Doomsday, no doubt. No doubt. Hey, Jenny, quick, no worries. You know what? But your input helps. If you're here, you're watching, you're seeing it. It's a visual aspect to it too, right? So pretty overwhelming response that Norway being the case. That, I mean, then that's interesting. That really is. I think there's reasons behind this. I you know, there was a time where it was difficult to get the big fish. When Norway first released to get the diamonds, but the balancing was done, and it is definitely happening. In fact, you'll see a lot of folks are getting their first diamonds over on Norway, but the balancing also happened over on Golden Ridge here as well. And I think that with the change of that, and with the change of the baits, and then with Norway coming out, the attention over there, people have been spending more time there chasing legendaries and some of the new species. But there is definitely a difference. I think we're all agreeing on that. I'm just digging into it a little bit to kind of see, because I've seen the conversations around the community, and the team is always interested in this type of discussion, especially when it comes to reserves. And so let me ask you the next question, guys. Why? In as short form as you can, why is Norway more to your liking than Golden Ridge Reserves? Reserve. Not reserves, reserve. Is it because of the species? Is it because of, some think that the diamonds are easier over there? Is it because of the map design? What is it? I'm very curious. Clearly it's because of the Northern Lights and the Viking boat that lights on fire every night. That gets me every bloody time, man. Prefer the fish selection. Okay. It'd be a fun map from Denmark. Denmark would be cool. Yeah. Boat trails for Jinx would be cool. Okay. Awesome, Stall. Thank you for joining us. More unique, more fish. The variety of species, more places to fish. Easier to get to most of the fishing spots. And there it kind of leads me into my next one. When you look at the 2 reserves, you know, Golden Ridge, what a gorgeous map. And I mean, there's different biomes and everything. But there's a lot of traveling. There's a lot of unique waterways. And I think that when you compare that to the Norway map, I personally think that Norway's got less waterways. Sometimes less is better. You know, specific spots in the waterways are going to attract different range of fish and different levels of fish. And it does seem to be a little easier to get around. Now, fast travel, obviously, on Golden Ridge, it helps a lot. You can get to a lot of the locations. You're killing me here, man. Come on. Someone got a bite. I'm only going another 6 minutes. If we get nothing in here. Okay, I'm pulling this in. We're going back to the big boy rod. Oh, did I hit that? I actually, oh, what happens if I reel? Am I going to hit that rock? Okay, let's just give that. You got 6 minutes to catch the interest of something big, or we're moving down to the lake shore. Maybe Will will meet us there. Good afternoon, Stall. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, dude. Less is more. Len says, Golden Dimes have been better spawn rates in Norway, so it's naturally more fun. Once the upcoming catch rate fix comes to GRR, I'll split my time between both. Now, I kind of feel like this week's King of the Catch has shown people that there has been adjustments, that there is more to Golden Ridge, maybe perhaps, since the last time a lot of time was spent there. But there is always balance, and there is always things. And that's where a lot of these conversations lead. You know, our devs are watching right now and gauging off of chat and what chat's saying to the interest and such, right? So, yeah. Hopefully Finland map. Gotcha. That's all your favorite fish. Gia reminds you of where you used to live and has your favorite fish. Right on, man. Yeah. And that's part of the essence they're trying to capture with these reserves, right? Golds and dimes are more obtainable than Golden Ridge. So this seems to be the general consensus. It's easier to get the big boys on Norway, right? I like the bigger water bodies with a huge variety of fish on Norway, with the option to go to smaller water bodies for specific species. Fair. You know what, bro? That's fair. Great to have you here too, dude, by the way. I think the thing is with this is more an inland map, and they're trying to capture the essence of this area. Whereas Norway, you're right at the chuck, right? Big water, big mountains. Very valid points, my friends. It'd be fun if we could catch a boot. I'd love it. Pop chart, I would love it. What a great April Fool's event that would be, right? You know, trying to catch the all-elusive boot. Getting ready to go for a week sturgeon fishing trip. Oh, I've gone up 8 years so far. My one favorite fish to catch. Track racing for the win. Dude, I've only been sturgeon fishing a handful of times in my life. And one of those trips, I caught a freaking monster. To me, it was a monster. I didn't set any records. I certainly didn't set any records, but oh my God, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had on the water. So I'm extremely jealous. I ain't even gonna try and hide it, man. I am dripping with envy right now. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Listen, we have an IRL fishing channel within our Discord. Please share. Please share some photos of your experience, dude. Love it, man. Love it. Tag me in them. Good luck. Good luck, dude. This game ever coming to console? It sure is, Chris. I'm glad you asked. Why, in fact, our game is coming to console with a release date to be confirmed, but we are shooting for none other than this summer. I'm having a little fun with it now. You don't understand how happy I am that we are able to, come up with this, because there's been a lot involved with it. There was a lot of people, a lot of our players, potential players in the community are sitting patiently waiting on console. So I'm super happy to be able to say, and I'll say it umpteen times between now and then, it's coming this summer. Yeah. We'll give you an exact date as we get closer, as we know with certification, and as we have an exact date. We have a date we're shooting for, and it should all line up. So yeah, you can expect it in the summer. We only got 2 months of summer, really, depending where you live, I guess. Pretty excited for it, man. Pretty excited for it. Yo, what's happening, Asher? How you doing, my man? What's going down? Oh, I told you exactly, Tony from DoorDash. Thank you again. I actually just DoorDashed the other night. I fully agree. I can't even see it behind here. I wasn't sure what would happen when I hit that rock. Fully agree. I have so many friends in this community on console, and I'm just so excited for crossplay. You know, I have a blast heading out here. I've had a lot of fun. That one stream where we had the whole community, or not the whole community, but a bunch of our core community members found me. We all got together, went fishing. That was a blast. Just imagine the possibilities once console gets opened up. Super pumped, man. Super pumped. What are we trying to catch, Osby, right now? We're looking for mountain whitefish. I'm being very specific. I have a setup right now that should attract the big boys. But we're about to ditch out of here. This is a little bit of a super top secret location that you should be exploring for them big boys. But there are others. There are others, and time of day can have an impact. I'm not having any luck here right now. I'm on a size 7 hook. And I'm currently rocking the worms on this rig. The eggs on this rig and bloodworms on my other rig. But you know, I got the 6 hook here, and the other rig I'm rocking my 7 hook. So 7, you know, you're looking at a little smaller of a fish. So we'll see. Can't wait to go bass fishing again. IRL. They fight hard. I've never done it. I've never been bass fishing. It's on my list of must-dos. I'd like to do a fishing trip for some big bass somewhere. They're starting, they're an invasive species, right? They're working their way here into BC. Some of my buddies have stories about them now in places where they regularly fish, where, you know, they shouldn't be. But I want to experience it. I hear so many good things about it. Man! To take me bass fishing, I'd love that, Nathan. I'd love that, my friend. You don't happen to live somewhere around Vancouver, British Columbia, do you? Always looking for fishing and hunting buddies. Oh goodness! When console releases, will we get those free stuff they gave out near PC release? So I don't have any details. It's just those things are all in the works right now, and that's not my department. But as we find out, I will definitely let you guys know as I do. A lot of that has to do with you have to work this out. So it's our sales and release management that have to work this out with the specific platforms and what they can do, you know, time constraints and that sort of thing. So you know how we like to roll, right? We like to keep everything accessible. We try to keep the prices down on things because our idea is just get people playing and enjoying, and over time, you know, that's how the company makes its money. They're fortunately, and it's one of the reasons that I agreed to take the job here, is they're not greedy. I think you all see that. It's very forward facing. I love that they do what they do. I think personally, I think it's maybe a little too cheap. That's me as a gamer. But you know, hey, if it keeps the lights on, it keeps the lights on. I'm happy. Oh my goodness. Half-assed. What's up, brother? There's catch and release only area down here that holds some of the largest bass in Florida. Oh, I am so ready to go to Florida for so many reasons. And fishing, definitely one of them. I want to go. There's some good marlin fishing off your coast. That's like so high on my list. Man, hook me up, brother. Oh my goodness. In case you didn't all know, Nathan is actually a professional MLF and Bassmaster competitor. Did not know. Fantastic, Nathan. Nice, man. Dude, hey, there could be some crossover promotion here. Yep. Hey, I gotta just reach out right now to EW and say that I should definitely go on this trip with Nathan as research. Yep, we'll call it R&D, and I'll film it all. Yep. we'll have a live stream. We'll be on a bass boat fishing while playing the angler fishing. Oh yeah, we can make it happen. And I don't think this is going to happen here. Okay, let's get to another location. Oh, there's someone found us. David Van Bungie. What's up, David? Welcome, dude. Welcome. Hey, listen, David, I'm going to bounce down along this shoreline here and just see what we can get. I'm going to go jump in a boat and see where we can get after. Actually, well, let's head down here first and see what we can do. Oh, man, you tease me. Okay, I'll pick it up. I had thought to do a stream to go through and to pick all these up, but I started picking them up here and there. Hey, David, if you're watching, you want to come join me, my friend? Come on down and come jump in the boat. We're gonna head over here. I'll walk, not run, in case you want to come. 100% research, totally, man, totally. I'll show up with some EW merch lawn chairs. They got to be in the works after all the requests, right? You know, this is what I need in my world. Oh man, are you kidding? Half? Are you kidding? Oh man, yeah, we'll be talking. We've actually, I hook, line, and sinkered the family into the idea of it. They all, hey, Fish and Toad, what's up, brother? Come on, man, come join me. I'm putting the boat down. I'm gonna hang out here for just a couple minutes, see if anyone else joins. David was up there with us, and in case there's delay for him, we'll hang out a second before we're off we go. But you guys are welcome to come jump in the boat if you want. Yeah, it's something my son loves fishing. We take him up. There's a little lake we go to called Jewel Lake. If anybody's from BC, you'll know where I'm talking about. I actually do a lot of hunting up that way. It's how we found the lake originally. Great hunting around there. But the fishing's incredible. And we like to go up there with our friends. It's 3 families, 3 trailers pull in. 4 per family. It becomes just an instant party for about 4 days to a week. They're jumping all over the side here, man. Okay, not jumping in? Are you jumping in? I'm getting ready to go. All right, let's do it. So where are we gonna go? We're gonna go hit the shoreline. We're just gonna pull up and around the bend here. We might have to try a few locations, don't. But I've had luck along this stretch. Let's just take a look. Where exactly are we? I think we're gonna hit this little, almost like outcropping here. I'm gonna put us just off the shore. Let's see how we do, brother. Hit the reverse, shut her down, slow us down, let's go. We'll get number 2 out here. I'm gonna put it in towards the shore, see how we do. Good luck, don't. Good luck. Great spot for salmon, it is, Pete, it is. Don't let him in, he sucks up all the time, good luck. Don't worry, no worry, it's all good, it's all good. Your population is your population. I love that they did that with this game. I really, really do. You can't affect my fishing. You can't spook my fish, but we can fish side by side, and we're gonna see what's having fun. Oh, are you on a spoon? Is that what I'm hearing? Sounds like it. Yeah. Anyways, Half, we'll talk, buddy. We'll talk. Did he really? 3 diamond burbots. Nice, man. He's crushing it out there. Love to see it. I love to see this. Is what's really cool in our communities. You start to see. I don't want to say this wrong. People elevated within the community. I think that's a good way to say it, right? You start to see people elevated. And it's just through their playing and through their knowledge and how they're helpful with others. You've seen what they're catching. They're posting it within Discord, and it gets the conversations going. And a lot of these folks, like Wilson, Lenny, Ultra Honk, KMD, Wedge, all these folks. Look at them with the salmon already, pulling in the salmon next to me. It is a good salmon spot. It is. Oh, I have a message. Oh, yes. Oh. Okay. Just to get a better look, we're just past this bend over here. Good locations. Good locations down this waterway. All the way down, I think it was down in here. I had some good, I think it was down here. I spent a fair bit of time on this. It was when I pulled in my golds. Pikes are invasive here, are they? Tackle Tuesdays is where it's at. Ghost Tail in our group is the idol. I see what you did there. Literally revered in our little corner of the community. Nice. Here we go. He's pulling the salmon in. What are you rocking there, Doan? Curious, would the salmon actually bite on no, I've got the 7 in here. So this is how it goes sometimes, though. You head out and you can get skunked. If you sometimes it's all about the right location, right time of day, right setup. And are they biting? Need to get something on the line. Those are not the. It's not the most ideal. Let me tell you. Some days, you know. Oh, I love seeing the lake trout. My favorite species on this map. Size 7 spinner. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, my friend. I've seen some folks using the spinner. Yep. Who we got? Who we got? Bro, Bubba Man. What's up, brother? Looking very summery here, and the boat is all decked out. Wonder if you gonna get a park in that thing? You think you slide right up and jump in ours? See how we do. Hard to find me today. Well, it is that whole Finding Waldo experience. The tough part too is, you know, like the servers, they hold 12, but they fill quickly. I'm sure you guys have been experiencing that. Let's see, there's 4 of us, 3 of us at this. 4 of us. Right on. Peace, love, life found us as well. Very nice. So there's 4 of us there. 5, 6. So at 7, 8. So we got room for 4 if you can get into the map. That's the thing. Big rig. Big rig. Big Rig's found the right map. Attaboy. Or the right server, I should say. MD, how are you doing, my friend? Always a pleasure, sir. Thank you. I love it. This is just truly what I love about the angler. How you can just hook up like this. You know, you try to hook up like this in the hunter, you're scaring people's prey. It doesn't work the same. This is truly a multiplayer game at its heart. You know, and like, let's face it, we saw it launch. There were some difficulties in joining your friends. Those difficulties now are just finding an open server, finding a server with enough room. As long as you're on each other's Apex account, you should be able to get in and join each other without any difficulty. And we see everybody out there fishing together. It's really great to see. It is. I'm late. I'm not the game yet, but I enjoy watching the stream. Right on, oh, Captain. Welcome, dude. Thank you, my friend. You know, that's kind of my goal. Even if you haven't played the game yet, maybe you're waiting for console release. Maybe you just want to come and hang out. We do. I like to think we have a lot of fun in these streams. It's all about getting to know folks. And, you know, sure, it's a work thing, but we have a lot of fun. That's what these streams are about. It's a way for us to connect, sure. But those connections, they lead to friendships. And that's truly probably the best part to my job. You know? I have been trout fishing now. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I live in British Columbia. You know, I've managed to get a fair bit of fishing in my lifetime. I definitely gravitate to certain fishing.
Hey,
though.
Buckaroo, down on the range if you need me.
Okay. Thanks, Clay. Just kind of made me jump. Wasn't expecting it. We're gonna have to reel in. I'm just not getting anything. Holy Doan! Well, that one didn't come in. I didn't get to see the one. Oh, he's got the mask. David's got the troll mask. I love it. Like, seriously? With that outfit? You kind of just want to do this to him, right? So his hair, you know the little trolls? Come on, you know what? You remember it. You're going to go on the ends of pencils. There it is. The team got so carried away with this one. I just love it, Wills. Will, my man, you found us, brother. Right on. I just love it. I think that's absolutely great. Don't over here just pulling in the salmon. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, let's send it out here over to Broma. Made you jump? I know, it gets me, man. It gets me. He's got so much personality. But, you know. Is there anything you can tell us about this summer for Call of the Wild games? Oh, I know too much. I know too much. Truthfully, I have to tread lightly here. I am under NDA, and I do need things to be approved before I can talk to them. I don't technically have anything that I can offer except to tell you that you know me, okay? And sure, I'm an excitable guy. I don't like to ever build a false expectation. If I'm not happy with something, you'll be able to tell. Especially if you've hung out a lot with us and you know me. You'll be able to tell. I am very excited for what is happening in both games this summer. I can't say on one side for the hunter, I can't say it's unexpected, but what was unexpected is just absolutely the quality that's got into this. For the angler, there is so much, and that's all I can say. I want to be able to say more. You're gonna get fired. You're setting me up because I am so passionate about talking about this stuff and showing you guys this stuff. As soon as things are approved, we will absolutely get into it. As far as the angler goes, I just need to get Gaz back out here. We need to get Gaz out after hours, and maybe, hope he's had a beer. Loosen those lips, because he doesn't need a lot of help loosening those lips. He's given us some really juicy stuff. So I'd love to get him out. There's definitely going to be some... just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open and give things a second look. Big Riggs found us. Welcome, brother. Welcome. I know, spaceship. You opened just this can of worms that I really want that can of worms open. But yeah, that's a tough one, dude. It's a tough one. Oh man. Are you able to tell us if the angler's cross-platform? 100%. It is cross-platform, my friend. All platforms. All platforms. It's not just next gen. Okay, PS4, Xbox One, everybody's included. Thank you. Yes, I can tell you that. That is something we've been able to confirm and able to put out there. It's great. One little leak that was put out, so I'm not getting in trouble for this one. Nuh-uh. I'm not getting in trouble for this. Gaz put it out there that, there's new fish species being worked on. I don't know. Is that for this summer? Is that for fall or winter? Is that going to happen? I can neither confirm nor deny. But that is exciting in itself. What could that mean? Wow. Let's zoom in here and take a look-see and see if there's anything wanting to happen. Has anybody got a whitefish in this spot yet? Look at this. This is wicked. I love this. Look at the crew we got going on, man. One of the reasons why you have that job, well, I feel like that excitement could cost me my job. It's so hard not to say the wrong thing. You have to really, really take the time to go over in your head. Like I'm autopilot guy. I don't pre-read comments because I don't shy away from any comments. If it's good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter what it is. I want to read it. I want to talk about it. It's our community, right? And that puts me in a spot sometimes. Like I should learn to do that, right? But I appreciate that. You can let all the built-up stuff. You can, leak all the built-up stuff next month. Possibly. You dry out of luck. So am I so far, man. So am I. This right here, close to that, is where I caught my I caught a handful of golds here. In fact. Oh, I don't know how that. I guess your boat won't really interfere, but I'm gonna have to move now because I need to be able to see my line. Yeah, that's the thing. Tony, my man. I love it. What do you got? There it is. There's a silver. David, my man, pulling it in. First one from this location. What are you rocking there, David? I'm gonna swap and I'm gonna drop down. Holy man alive. I was going for the whole quality over quantity again. We saw that with Gaz and Rushy. Gaz just kept slaying. I did eventually pull in a bigger one, but he would have fed the family and the neighbors with what he caught, and I would have been sitting in the big chair by myself with a bunch of drooling kids. So, size 7 spinner? Okay, so I'm onto a 7 now. I have a size 7 hook. Oh, you're okay, Will. Fine, brother. No worries, man. Oh, there has, surprising. King of the Catch is going off. I love to see it. I really, really do. I didn't want to go. I hadn't seen where their locations were. I didn't want to give away. I realized the other week, and it just happened that way. I hadn't been talking with anybody. I was going to what I knew to be a good spot. And lo and behold, they were all there. Like, so I don't want to give away spots. That is up to you, the anglers. I love to see you guys share. I do. I love to see you share your tips and tricks with other anglers, because there are hot spots in this game, right? I think everyone has discovered this. There are designed hot spots. I haven't even caught a kokanee yet, man. Venom, that's so tough. Okay, taste-wise, halibut, hands down. I am a whitefish guy. I love halibut. Love it. And they're a lot of fun to catch. I think those were the best fishing experience I had was working up in the Haida Gwaii, used to be Queen Charlotte Islands, for a fishing resort company. I worked on the fishing resort. That was a blast, and halibut are such an incredible fight. So are snapper. But I have a lot of fun going out and catching springs with my buddies. We jump out of my buddy's Grady White. We go out into the Chuck out here just off of, actually, we normally head out by Lions Bay. We drop in either in Ambleside or Lions Bay. If you know the area, you know what I'm talking. Tony's bringing one in. You got a rainbow trout. Very nice, brother. So that's been a lot of fun. Sturgeon would probably be my ultimate experience fishing. It's hard to compare. Like, what a workout, man. What an absolute workout. I thought halibuts were tough. You know, those bottom fish, they're bloody rough. They're rough to get in. But the sturgeon, we literally had to move the jet boat to shore to get out on shore to get it close enough. And there was 4 of us that had to actually go in and hoist this freaking fish. So that is an experience like no other. Oh, you're killing me here with this question. Then there's steelhead. Here we go, Will. What do you got, brother? It's a whitefish. Oh, it's a trout. I'd sure looked like a mountain. Man, Doan got a silver over there. I am getting skunked, man, alive. We could swap our bait. And try, but what the heck, dude? Everybody's just slayed. This is, they always talk about streamer's luck. Yeah, my streamer's luck is different. Oh, you're kidding, Osbia. This is a good spot. You'll get golds and such up and down here. I can't say I've had a diamond here. I can't remember where I got the diamond. I got that on my EW account. Can't remember. It was a while ago. It was. I've been spending a lot of my focus, like many of you, over on Norway. I keep getting suckered into the same thing, though. I find something I like, and I gravitate to it. Tarpon, hands down. Never, ever have I ever. Bull trout. Man, I have not caught a bull trout. You just been going back to eggs. Yeah, Doan did get a whitefish, man. Yeah, so I was talking river sturgeon. Lake sturgeon would be a lot of fun. But the river sturgeon, I think the record here is like 12 or 14 foot here in BC. We've had some world records. Like, it's pretty crazy what you see out this way. It's world-renowned sturgeon fishing on the mighty Fraser River. Look it up. Google it. It's fair, Roba. Fair. No, that's good, man. I'm more of the lines of thinking that, hey, at least people are here catching, even if I'm not. He's got another one on the bloody line. Rocking the bait caster, pulling in the salmon. Let's get her in there. I am running out of time to pull in at least one. Man. It's a little black hole of fishing luck. Just sucks it all up. Oh, right on. Spaceship. Beautiful, dude. You're in Washington State. Dude, I got a place down in Washington State. I'm over there at Whatcom County most weekends. We're at Black Mountain Ranch. I absolutely love it. And I'm told there's good fishing around there, so I have not fished down in Washington. I haven't hunted down in Washington. Very nice. But I've spent a lot of time in the state. And now that I've got a place down there, I'm actually I'm hoping to buy a tag this year to get some hunting in. And my uncle wants to go out. He's got a couple little fishing holes he wants to head to. Silver Lake, apparently, around that area is quite nice. Yeah. What's that, Noah? I did. I have cast. I could change to a spoon, but like I had a lot of luck with the float before with them. But it's part of the fun. I don't mind getting skunked the odd time. It makes me better fisherman. It's what it's going to mean if I do get skunked now is that I'm going to spend some time today until I'm no longer skunked. I cannot admit defeat. Oh, right on track racing. I'll check him out, brother. Maybe I gotta yeet my life, or I cannot. I was the shore right there. You can only cast so far. What do you mean the fish don't like beards? Hey, come on. A lot of the flies I've tied over the years are quite bearded. That's, so someone asked earlier what my favorite fish was. I'll tell you my favorite fishing. We used to have a cottage on the Sunshine Coast, for any of you that know the area, Saginaw Lake, and it's a stocked lake, and they stocked it with kokanee. It was great because the salmon actually run through there. We had 3 main spawning channels, so you had to be careful. You know, a lot of rules and regulations. If it's too pink, you're throwing it back. But the fishing got really hot multiple times a year. But we would troll. We would tie our flies and we would troll fish. I mean, so much luck. The problem was we would get greedy because in that lake, our best fishing, typically, you know, when they're biting, during a rain and such, we're a little, you know, we've got our little superstitions and not, but we would try to keep as close to shore as we could. And there's lots of deadfalls, so we would often hook and we'd spend time trying to unhook. But man, they would just jump into your boat up there. I absolutely loved it. And great, you know, pan fries in the morning for breakfast. Yeah, unbelievable. Troll fishing, just trolling in a boat. We had a little card topper. Ours was a little 14-foot, had a 14.5 horsepower motor on the back. A little touch big. We didn't have an electric, which I always wanted to buy one, but we sold the place and I don't have a card topper anymore. I still got the 14.5 in the garage, but we built a little troll gate, right? I just did it out of plastic framing, and we had a little spring loaded so you could give it a pull. It would drop the gate down, it would latch into place, and you put it on idle and it would slow you right down. Crazy luck doing it, man. Crazy luck. Oh, it's just great. It's so much fun. You know, and there's lots of little places you can go do that. So Jewel Lake, I mentioned earlier, we actually fish the same up there at Jewel, have a lot of luck. And then there's also Weaver Lake, which is close to me. It's a very popular spot out here. Anybody in the area, if you've never heard of Weaver Lake, then you're not fishing. A lot of belly boating up there. You know, you get a lot of people out there in the belly boats. Lots of fun, man. I am getting skunked this stream, and I am not happy about matters. Everybody around me is catching fish left and right. I feel as if... Gaz, I know you're watching. Are you behind this? I know they like to see me struggle. Because they know it fires me up, and I need to keep going. Cholin's your favorite? Right on, MD. Hey, you're close enough. You catch a flight out here and come and hang, dude. We'll go hunting. We'll go fishing. For real. Oh, good pickerel fishing. Nice, nice. That would be cool. But don't. I missed that. I missed that. Broba thinks I'm an EW mole. I mean, he's on an NDA. He's not allowed to say. By the way, we're going to need that report a little earlier on Friday this week. Okay, Doan? Seriously, man. Seriously. We can't be just, we gotta tighten up and be more rigorous. Oh my goodness. You know, I might not have caught anything, but what a bloody blast. I just love these streams. I love getting out here. I love this. If you're just joining us, this is the beauty of this game. Look at this, man. Look at this. We got everybody coming out, joining up. We're all fishing. We're all going through the struggles. Big Rig, I'm coming to you, buddy. You were my good luck charm last stream. You're getting skunked too, Will? Me too, brother. Me too. It's Doan over here. We were warned. He's the fish magnet. So I can relate to that. When I'm out in the outdoors, I'm known as the mosquito magnet. Everybody wants to stand next to me because they don't get bit. Yeah, like seriously, ask Mrs. B. I'm not even lying. Tattered Steel, what's happening? Why the monoline? You know what? You've got lots of options. It was what I had available and without going into the storage and stuff. You can swap them around. Go with what you want. I am using monofilament at the moment, though. You know, we're not after, like, a monster. These things aren't huge. Yeah. No, valid question, though, man. Valid question. Catching the fish is not the point of fishing. I agree. Flat cap, I agree. And dare I say, here we go. No, I didn't mean to hit my button. I had one chance. I had one chance before the end of stream. Gonna be thinking about this all day. Gonna leave it right there. We're gonna go just a few minutes longer with the hopes that we can entice whatever it was back in. Because it may not be the point of fishing, but dang it, I want to fish. But you're right, and that was well said. The point of fishing is not to catch that fish. It is this right here. In my mind, I never go fishing solo. I am always with a friend or friends. Which I should remedy that. I would get out a whole lot more if I went solo. Schedules are a very hard thing to line up these days. But, yeah. I think they've captured that. I've experienced it here on stream 3 solid times now. Even more, but 3 times now we have had such a turnout. And I'm super grateful for it, man. I'm super grateful for it. Fish stories, we caught a monster. It was this big. Look, I missed it, and Big Rig picked it up. See that? He did. He stole it from me. Catching a fish, just an extra bonus. Totally agree, Noah. Totally agree. Time, friends, peace, and if you're lucky, a fish. Do you know what? Let's be real for a sec, guys. Now, I can't say that I've spoken to the designers who first thought up the idea of the open world. I think that's just kind of a given with us, with what we do in Expansive Worlds. But there's always reasoning behind everything. And I would say one of the most solid reasons that probably came up was this experience right here. There's lots of games you can go fish. And you'll find different mechanics in that game and different graphics and different experiences. But the overall experience is unique to each game. And I think that they've done a really good job in capturing that here. You know, I've grown with the game as well in my online fishing. Nice work, guys. There's another rainbow trout for Dome. But this here, like, I haven't even captured this feeling in our other game that I have so much time into. They're very talented in that regard. Now I need a Steam Deck. So oh yes, Pop-Tart. I know. And you know, it was really cool. Like, it's not officially supported, but the team put some love in it to make it work. Because it stopped working for a while there, right? Nothing gonna come. There's nothing gonna come. No, Mr. Shader, not for me. For everyone else around me. We're rolling into night here. We're rolling into night. As you can see, everything's sort of setting in. I was hopeful. So hopeful. I had a nibble and I let it go, man. I let it go. I know. Tyke, I know. It is what it is. Gypsus, what's up? Silver Whitefish, 7 spinner. I was rocking a 6. I moved down to a 7. Yeah. I did. I have. Can't wait for this to hit consoles. Want to play so bad. It's coming, brother. This summer, man. I can't wait either. You have to come and join us here, bud. You have to come and join us on stream. I've been enjoying your angler map suggestions on your TikTok, by the way. Genuinely. I missed the Call of the Wild ones. I'd like a like a Call of the Wild, then an angler. Call of the Wild, then an angler. But I will say, I sat last night and went through to see all the anglers you had done. I watched those in a grouping. I couldn't do that with all your Call of the Wild ones. You have so many on there, dude. So much time and energy you put into that. Absolutely, as Surprising says, and it's a good point for reminder. The community is great and always helpful when people ask for help. Don't be shy, my friends. This is why we've created this Discord community, and it's so great to see it become what it's becoming. There's friendships happening in there. I see people that are from different sides of the globe that are out there fishing together all the time. They're helping each other. You know, they're comparing notes, they're comparing tactics, what's best for this species, where's the best location, how do I find these souvenirs and that souvenirs. We've seen some incredible guides come up out of it, and there's some great spreadsheets in the Discord community to help you with it. So if you haven't done so, you know, I'm clearly pushing for it because I'm in there a lot. I would love to get to know you. So join us there, my friends. Right on, Will. I'm glad you found us, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt, spaceship. Cool. That would be fun. So, I don't know how long I can do this because my days, my time has changed here in my role. And I think I've talked about this, and I'm just trying to put it out there as gently as I can because I don't want... I'm the guy I try to respond to all my DMs. I can't. I've never been able to. I do miss some, but I try not to. And I try to give a lot of attention through the community. My time is shorter these days. I have a new contract, and it's because I can't move to Sweden now. I needed to be in the full-time position to be in the office with our team daily. But I'm still here for everybody. I'm still in the same role. I just, there comes a point where, you know, the times have changed a little. So I try to get everything in the time that I have allotted, although I'm still around and still do things. Don't tell my boss. I can't help it. It's for love of community. But I do have something I need to get done here. There's some exciting times coming up. I think you guys, you know, you can expect exciting times in both of our games. And there's lots of prep and elbow grease that needs to get put into it to make these things happen. Really looking forward to it, man. There is so much coming this year to the Angler that I am so pumped and glad to be a part of it. I'm gonna have to go. I wanted to catch something, man, and I got so hopeful. But we scared him off. He says, I want nothing to do with it as soon as I end the stream. You saw that, right? You saw that? Came up to blow bubbles in my face and immediately tucked off into the depths. As soon as I end the stream, I'm gonna get a bite. You know? If I could, would I stream my office work? So I don't do as much as I used to as far as the, call it paperwork, even if it's digital. That part of that's me not being able to be there. What I get to do is pretty cool, actually. And I couldn't stream that. I would love to. I would just stream my whole day if I could. Who are we kidding? Anyone else buying fishing hooks based on the hook shape itself instead of the size number of the package? I mean, that could happen. You know, I wouldn't recommend. Well, if you just like the look of every size, then you're okay and you're set. Why am I only allowed to do an hour of streaming? So this is at the end of the day in Sweden and as well in Liverpool, where our devs for the Angler are. And so that's traditionally what they've done. It's not like I would get in a ton of trouble. You know, it's not like, no, you can only stream for an hour. It's more to the fact that, you know, we have staff in chat right now. And they like, you know, obviously like stuff being done during work hours. That's part of the struggle with me being in North America, right? I'm 9 hours apart. You know, I try to be on early to communicate because, and plus they're really cool people. They're nice to talk to. It's a great way to start my day. But yeah, so I would like to do some later day streams, and but I would have to get that approved. I can't just, you know, do what I want as if it's my own channel. But that could be fun. You know, maybe just a community derby or something, and one of the afternoons. I know that would be late overseas, but for me, that's a free time. It'd be a lot of fun. It's not the hook. It's the fisherman's skill, so they say. And I am lacking the skill today. It's been a full-on skunk show for me. I'm glad that some of our community came out to show that there are lots of fish in the water. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead. Admit defeat. Down. Made me look bad, sir. Just kidding. I made myself look bad. I had one on the line and I let it go. I don't think I'm gonna live that down. My friends, once again this week, it's the King of the Catch. It's running until Friday. Come and get involved in Discord. There's channels specifically devoted to it. It's very straightforward on what you got to do. It's a great way to get your name around the community. Get your name immortalized in our Hall of Fame. That's right. The winners of each week get their names put into the Hall of Fame. You'll see it all there in the Discord. Come and join us. Get involved. Follow us on all the socials. We have some exciting things coming here very, very soon to the Angler Call of the Wild. And a big shout out to our devs that I'm sure a lot of you are watching. Love the effort, love the time, love the patience you are all taking with this game and where it is all moving. And I know our friends on console appreciate all the messaging we've been able to bring to them. My friends, thank you all so much. We'll catch you again next week. Tuesday for the hunter, Wednesday for the angler. We got some more fishing to do, and I might just not even leave this spot until then. Or at least I'll come back to this spot because, you know, you can see clearly they're teasing me, right? They're full on teasing me at this stage of the game. I don't know. Oh, and one little disclaimer. I did do something different today. I hope that's not upsetting to any of those involved. I just used the plate at the bottom as I've had a number of folks asking that I don't cover the tension, that I don't cover half the bobber, and then when I'm in the menus, I'm not covering, get it? I'm stalling over here. But I very much wanted to just be able to make the community happy and be able to show more of the game. Secure, catch it! I don't care, I'll take it. I'll take it, dang it! Phew. And my beard is way too short. We didn't get skunked. I almost hit the end button too. On that note, my friends, we'll catch you again very, very soon. See you around the community. All right. Hey, big shout out to you all for coming out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously. Makes it a lot of fun for me. Catch you next week, my friends. It's a silver. I don't care. I don't think I've ever been happier to catch a silver. Seriously.